Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Speaker in the Spotlight, which is your opportunity to get to meet some of our speakers in the upcoming Children's Mental Health Matters Summit, which starts on the 16th of September. So it is just a few days away now, which is very exciting. Tickets to the event are free. It's all online. And if you haven't got yours yet, you can register at the website, which is in the description with the interview, or you can visit the Children's Mental Health Matters Summit.co.uk, and there you'll be able to see the full lineup of speakers and get your ticket from there. Without further ado, I'm going to welcome today's speaker. So let's welcome Dr. Antje Bothin. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for asking. So I'm going to hand straight over Antje and just ask you to give us a little bit of an introduction to yourself, not the business side of things, but to you as a person, what you enjoy doing and more about you, please.
I like traveling, I like walking and cycling, being in nature, and I also do a lot of volunteering.
Oh, wow, really? Where do you volunteer for? What sort of things do you do?
I've volunteered for different charity events, for sports events. I've done conservation work.
Wow, that's amazing. And where is it that you live at the moment? Where are you based?
I'm in Scotland.
In Scotland. So you've got the lovely British weather, probably worse than down here in the south of England, but I don't imagine it's particularly nice up there. So just wondering now if you could tell us a little bit about your business, the how you help people and what it is that you sort of specialize in, please.
My business is called Assertive Voices, and I help people with communication anxiety and selective mutism in particular. And I run workshops for companies or organizations who deal with people who struggle with such issues. I also run a support group for adults that have lived experience of this.
Wow, that's amazing, because it's one of those things, isn't it, that isn't really it's not brought into attention very much. It's one of those things that's just left in the sidelines. It wasn't until last year's summit actually that I learned a lot about selective mutism and what it entails and things. So it's amazing what you do and those people that you help. And so if people wanted to find out a little bit more about you or get in contact with you, obviously all of your links are going to be with the interview, but is there a best way of contacting you, whether that's via email or on Facebook, or where do you tend to be more contactable?
I'm on social media, for example, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And I have a Linktree Assertive Voices, where you can find all the links. And there's also a contact form on my website.
So lots of places that we can find you then. So if you did want to find out or speak to Dr. Antje a little bit more, then please do feel free to contact her via any of those links that are attached. And so just bring us on to the next thing now. This is the first time you've been at the summit, and I just wondered what it was that drew you to want to take part and get involved.
I took part in the summit last year, and I watched a few of the talks, and it was really interesting. And I thought it would be good to create more awareness for selective mutism. So I do this by writing poetry, for example, and I've also written a novel. And I think these things are things that people need to see, and people need to understand the challenges someone faces that struggles with talking in certain situations, and also maybe strategies how they can support someone.
Yeah, and it is very important. And I know you came along last year. You was a great supporter of the event, and it's nice to actually have you here as an actual speaker this year. And so, what is it that you are going to be, without giving away too much, what's a sneak peek of what it is you're going to be sharing within your presentation this year? Sorry, my cats have a little bit mad.
My talk's called Discovering the Benefits of Reading with Inspiring Stories about Selective Mutism, and that's what I will cover. I will tell you what reading does for young people, particularly teenagers. I will show you a few extracts from my poetry and my book and use these to explain the benefits of reading and why reading is good for you.
Amazing. And with that's an amazing topic to share, and I'm really looking forward to it. Please do come along and watch the presentation. And you've mentioned your book a couple of times. Did you want to just tell us a little bit more about that and where people could go to maybe find out more about the book and possibly purchase it?
My book's called Annika and the Treasure of Iceland. It's available on Amazon, and it is about a treasure hunt in Iceland, and it features a character that struggles with speaking in certain situations, and it shows the challenges she faces and also strategies how she can overcome them. And it also features the sights of Iceland and the beautiful scenery like the volcanic things and waterfalls and everything you can find there.
Amazing. And is that on your, so is the link to that on your link tree as well?
Yes.
So if you want to find out more about the book as well, then do visit Dr. Antje's Linktree link that will be here as well. So thank you for joining us today and for your time. Just before we finish, is there anything else you wanted to add or say that I haven't covered, or are you happy that everything's been covered in that?
Yeah, as I said, I also write poetry, and there's another book that's available on Amazon. That's just a poem for more awareness. That's called Quiet, a poem about selective mutism.
Oh, wow. Amazing. So definitely do check that out as well. Yes, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing, everybody, and join us again soon for another speaker in the spotlight. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.